Let's see how this go. What's up, Tassan? Grown man. I would call you old, but I think I'm like a year older than you, so I won't say that. They're listening to Poison. I'm going to start in a few minutes. 2 minutos. What are y'all doing? Is this like when people normally do Facebook Live, this is when they'll have like mute. Oh, low connection. I don't know if I'm on LTE. Can I just tell y'all how horrible the internet is in North Carolina, at least where I am? I miss Comcast so badly. It sucks. Like, it's ridiculous. I want to check and see how I'm connected, but if I do that, will this pop me off of live? See, I don't know. Because it said my connection was like low. See, it said low again. Damn it, man. Will this mess up? Ooh. Alright. I'm going to take a high risk, hopefully high reward situation here. Alright, hold up. Let's see. Hold on. Did it work? Am I still on? I can't tell. I think I am. Alright, I think I'm on because it still says live. So that means I'm live. I'm acting straight up like a baby boomer. No offense. Hi, Mr. Marsh. No offense. But I feel like I'm acting like my dad right now. I'm like, see, it still says low network connection. Am I coming in clear? Can you guys hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. I'm just gonna have to take a chance with this because this is all whatever. This is just what I'm gonna have to do. So 30 days of Facebook Live. That is what I call this video. Why did I call? My dad would say, take your gum out your mouth while you're talking because that's rude. So sorry about that. All right, so I am going to be doing 30 days of Facebook Live. Why am I doing 30 days of Facebook Live? Well, one, because that's what my coach assigned. Hey, Kareem. Because that's what my coach assigned me to do. So that's like the primary reason I'm doing it. But the reason that she has me doing this is because I have realized that I've gone through quite a process. No. I've gone through quite a journey as it relates to my confidence. And some of you know, I mean, all of y'all so far. Hey, Tracy, you're a mom, so this is applicable to you to some degree. So far, I see guys in here, but it's all good. But you guys may or may not know that I have been working on my Real Mom on a Mission kind of initiative where I just share things about myself as a mother and as a wife, but as a mom, and just my journey with accomplishing goals and really just dealing in life, right? And the business side that has come of it is Mama Way Retreats, and it's my business. It's a baby of mine that I am still in the process of getting off the ground, designed to help moms to have an opportunity and a place to take some time and get away for themselves, because we need it and we deserve it. Well, for a while I had this great momentum moving. Like I had my coach, I was building stuff, I was putting out my videos, I was, working on the actual infrastructure. I was doing all these different things with Mama Way Retreats, and then life just, not that life wasn't happening already, but life just really started happening to me in a way that I started taking steps back from focusing on my Mama Way Retreats. So what was life for me? Life was dealing with financial situations that were somewhat unpredictable, dealing with things in a marriage. Marriage is a lot of work, and so they have their ups, they have their downs, and depending on where you are, it could hit you hard, or you can, it doesn't hit you at all. I mean, my marriage is fine, we're healthy, all that good stuff, but it's a ebb and flow. I moved to North Carolina. I'm not afraid to say my location. So that, although I was already down here when I started Mama Way, I don't think I realized how impactful it was to have moved away from like my hub, being in Jersey, being around friends, being around family, infrastructure that's already set up, you know what I mean? Like, so that when you do get into feeling a certain kind of way, it's real easy to go to mom, it's real easy to go talk to a friend who's like right there. And then what happened was my husband and I made the decision to homeschool. So now on top of this, I've decided I was already a stay-at-home mom, but the decision to homeschool, that was a big, big decision, and not for nothing, it's a time-consuming decision. And then my husband, who is an audio engineer, he's on the road very, very often. A lot of his stuff started picking up, right? So now he's being requested, and he's going on tour, and he's doing all these different wonderful things. So I was like, well, where does that leave me and Mama Way? So what started happening was I started to say, all right, maybe now's not the time. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe I can't have it the way I want all right now. Like maybe I just sit back and I focus on family and let him focus on profession, and I support him in that regard, and I just kind of like let my thing go to the side. Well, when you feed your brain with that for a long enough time, you start to buy into it. So when you start to buy into it, then the passion, the motivation, and certainly like the confidence in making certain moves, it started to diminish. And I've never been clinically diagnosed, but based off of everything I've read and how I felt, I really felt like I started to experience signs of like anxiety, depression. My hat, you see, what is the hat? I feel like my hat is like this, like that's how I feel like my hat is right now. Anyway, I feel like I started to experience signs of depression and anxiety, and it was just, like my coach, I still have my coach, Naomi. I gotta tag her because she needs to know that I started this. She would give me assignments, and I would kind of come up with reasons that I didn't finish it or I was slacking. Like it was clearly showing in my output, like no excuses. It was all showing itself, right? So I don't know, was it don't know exactly what jump started it. Oh, I do know. I do know. My cousins, I have a group with two of my cousins, and we call it our think tank. And it has been such a lifesaver. It's ridiculous. But what we did most recently is we created a group for us. We use Marco Polo. That's the tool we use. And my cousin recommended that we read this book. It's called 30-Day Mental Diet. And if you have never heard of this and you buy into the importance of not understanding how your mind works, but recognizing the power of your mind and the level of control that you have on your mind, you got to get this book. This book was so powerful. It was ridiculous. And you shouldn't do it by yourself. Like, every day we would each read our day, and then we would come into Marco Polo and just really, because it asks you to answer questions, to discuss, what we got from each day. By day 30, with this 30-day mental diet, it was totally changed for me. And not for nothing, having people who know what you want, like know your vision, that you trust and who believe in your vision is extremely important, because I wasn't even thinking about Mom Away retreats anymore. Not anymore, but I wasn't really thinking about it because I had told myself not to. My cousin was like, yo, what's up with Mom Away retreats? Like, what are you doing? I didn't want to say anything about it, but...
Megan's sleepy. Her Sarah needs a brown blanket.
Okay.
Needs a brown blanket.
Okay, well, can you be careful when you go down the steps, please?
Sure.
Thank you. She was like, I didn't want to ask you about it before, but by the time we got to the end of the book, I think she realized I was getting a little bit stronger. So she asked me about Mom Away, and I was like, honestly, here's what happened. And I told them where I was with it. And the level of support was great, but I love that she asked me in an accountable way. Like she forced me to answer, and she asked me in an accountable way. And so after that, my coaching sessions were actually put on pause for the month of, I want to say like the end of June and all of July. Coincidentally, we finished this near the end of July. So I knew my coaching sessions were about to start back up with Naomi. And I was like, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So when I met with Naomi, I explained to her all that had happened. And I told her, I said, I honestly feel like I'm almost rebuilding, because at this point I should have been to launching my retreat, but I'm not. And I felt really bad about that. Like, I felt like I had failed myself. I felt like I had let the people who I already told, what I'm doing down. Like, I felt very, very conflicted and like a loser. Like, that's how I felt. And she was like, I said, and I guess this all boils down to my confidence. Like, I don't know what it is. Listen, since there's a lot of guys in here, being a mother, I'm not saying fatherhood isn't hard. I'll never know because I'm not a dad, but the level of change that your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body goes through, it's beautiful and it's hard all in the same time. Like, you are really, really tested with knowing who you are, who you want to be, accepting certain things are going to be different than how you thought they were, and having courage and strength. Like, there's so many different things that come your way, and you can't even always put it into words. A lot of times it's an energy that you're feeling, so it's hard to even put it into words. So anyway, it came down to, I really think my confidence got shook. My confidence was tested was messed up. There we go. My confidence was messed up. So she was like, okay, well, I have a challenge for you should you decide to take it. And the challenge will be for you to do 30 days of Facebook Live. Now, granted, I don't have a problem with making videos. Like, even while this was happening, yeah, I mean, I've posted videos here and there, but that's different because I can record it when I feel like it. I can edit it at my own convenience, and then I can post it. Like, that's different than Facebook Live for obvious reasons. And so she said, no, I want you to do 30 days of Facebook Live. You know, you can talk for 2 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever you want to talk about, whatever, like, that's fine. But I want you to do 30 days of Facebook Live. And I said, okay. I was like, all right, well, when am I supposed to start? And she said, that's up to you. But what I will tell you is the longer you take to decide when you're going to start, the longer it's going to take you to start. Now, in true transparency, my session with Naomi was the Tuesday before this past Tuesday, because we didn't meet this past Tuesday because her throat was bothering her. So tomorrow, it will have been 2 weeks ago that I met with her and got this assignment. Just to show you that even in accepting the challenge, you see how long I procrastinated. And last night, I had a moment. Like, I started to have these thoughts. I started to have these feelings like, I can't do this. I told her I was going to start, and I haven't done anything. I don't feel like I've done anything in the past 2 weeks. I'm talking to my husband about this. And I started crying, not boo-hoo crying, but this, you know, I had to get my little tears out so I could express myself. And my husband was just like, listen, sometimes, like, you're going to have to shift. You're going to have to shift your activity, because what you're doing right now is allowing all of these thoughts, all of this negative energy to just kind of like surround you. And what you normally do when that happens is you pull back. You go into your space and you say, I'll do that later because I don't feel like it because of what's on me. But he said, you're gonna have to change the pattern. So when you feel like that, that's when you act. That's when you make your move. And I'm like, dang, that makes so much sense, but I don't feel like it, you know what I mean? So I said, okay, I still haven't given Naomi a start date of when I was going to do my Facebook Live. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow being today. So here we are today, right? And the thought was that I would be in the mood, like, I'm going to do my Facebook Live, whatever, I'll be great. And so as the day was happening, I ain't feel like doing Facebook Live. Like, if I took my hat off, it would scare y'all. My hair is a hot mess. Oh my God, it's so hard to find somebody to do my hair down here. But anyway, I was like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm not feeling the best. Like, I'm hot. I'm putting together my kids' curriculum and all. Like, I didn't feel like doing it. And then I was like, dang. He said, when you don't feel like doing it, that's when you're supposed to do it. So why am I doing the Facebook Live right now? Honestly, because I didn't feel like it. That's why I'm doing it. Y'all have no idea how long it took me. Hey, guys. Y'all have no idea how long it took me to hit the record button on this Facebook Live. So I'm not really talking about much today. This was more my... This was more me taking my step. This was me taking the step in a different direction, treating, you know, the thoughts of, I don't feel like it, I can't, what if, I'm not confident in myself, I'm feeling this kind of, you taking that feeling and doing it differently. This is me realizing how powerful my mind is and how much control I have. Because one of the things in this book was, this is not do a mental diet for 30 days and that's just that. You have to work at your mind every day. It's powerful. You have power over it. But if you don't work with it every day, then it can get the best of you. I mean, I'm an example of it. So this is my attempt to do my mind work every single day. I don't know where this 30 days is going to lead me, but I'm having confidence in myself. I'm having faith in the process that Naomi has laid out before me. And I'm just going for it. So, I don't know what time I'm going to do my Facebook Lives. I felt like if I started scheduling it, then it'll get me into another space. I'm moving more off of, if I don't feel like doing it, that's when I do it. Like, that's how I'm scheduling it right now. Maybe by day 7, 8, or 9, then I can get more to a scheduled time. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go off of when I don't feel like putting up a video. That's how I'm going to do it right now. So, I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Well, not tuning in. I hate that. I don't like how that sounds. I appreciate you guys being a part of this, because here's the other thing with the Facebook Lives. It's not just for me. I mean, certainly this is helpful for me, but it's almost like a reciprocated thing. Like, I get a certain level of accountability by opening myself up to you all. And not for nothing, it also helps to know, especially if people are to comment or to let me know how they feel or if they can relate or whatever. It helps you to know you're not alone. And I can't speak for the guys, but with being a mom, and I hate to sound like with being a mom, but sometimes you can feel like you're by yourself. As a stay-at-home mom, you can really feel isolated sometimes. I mean, when you're in, you know, kid mode all day long, especially if you have a husband that's traveling or that works long hours, you can be so in mom mode that you, first of all, you forget how to adult. Like, let's just talk about that. You forget how to adult alone, period. But you also can feel like it's just you dealing with the stuff that you're dealing with. So being able to do stuff like this allows me to connect with other people to see like, yo, I'm not by myself with this. And then the flip side is, I hope that if somebody else is out there feeling the same way I feel and they see a video or they're hearing a conversation, that maybe it'll inspire them or at least just let them know I'm not alone. Like, she's going through the same thing too. Like, her hair looks a hot mess too. You know, she got on this, y'all might see this sweat jacket every time because I don't want you to see the same tank top that I got on. Like, I don't know, but it might allow you to relate to me and vice versa. So certainly if you have anything to say now, you can. But I'm going to encourage commenting and encourage people to share and to let me know where you agree and, you know, what your experiences are, because that's what it's about. Like, I know that there's such big stigmas on social media, and rightfully so. Like, I'm not trying to open up this big discussion about that. I understand the power of it. I understand the influence behind it. I understand that too much of anything is not good for you, and that there's a lot of stuff that's put out on social media that's not true or that it's exaggerated or whatever. But there are some benefits to it, and I can tell you this, like, at certain really, really low moments for me, it's the post of some of my friends or even people that I don't know that have helped me out. You know what I mean? Like, just the other day, I was feeling so just exhausted. Like, I wanted to just be like, I'm not momming anymore today, right? And I just felt tired. I felt drained. And I saw a post from a girl. Well, we became friends through Facebook, actually. And she recently started her treatments with chemotherapy. And she's working out. Like, she's showing herself working out. Then she's showing herself getting her treatments. All her hair at this point is gone. She dyed it pink before she lost it. Yes, baby. Yeah, let me finish with this real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Nothing to watch on. I don't want to watch that boring thing on the television. Can I watch Ellie
Yeah, you can. But you gotta give me a sec. I'm finishing my little Facebook Live, and then I'll set it all up for you, okay? Just give me a second, okay? All right? So, okay, sorry. So, she posted Jordan, you can't come in here and start singing. Go back downstairs with Daddy, and I'll get you set up. I'll tell you when I have it set up, all right? Thank you. And let me know when the food is done, okay? Here. I'm sorry. Hold on. Here. Take this. But only on my bed, okay? All right. Okay. I'm sorry about that. So, she posted this, like this montage of photos. And basically, she was saying that she felt extremely sick. Like, this was day 3 of this treatment, what she called, I think, the red monster. She said she felt extremely nauseated. It was really tough, but she still got through it. She said she had 3 goals that week to take her son, like, to, you know, the first day of school, or to pick him up from his first day of school, to do something with her daughter, and then to, like, have a dinner or something like that. Like, those were her goals. And she said she was able to do it. So here I am in great health. God, please watch over me. I'm just tired. Like, I'm just exhausted. And I'm looking at her post, and she's going through chemo, and she's doing all this stuff. She did her workout, like all this. So again, my point is that there are things on social media that really can help to strengthen each other. It's really, the ownership is on us with what we put out and what we're willing to be vulnerable about. Like, some people say people share way too much of their business, but for people like me who are home with their kids all the time, who are in new states without their friends, without their family, sometimes my only view of the world, unfortunately, is through what I see on the internet. So I have to be obviously careful of what I'm watching. But when I find someone else who's willing to be transparent and genuine and honest, man, that's so much motivation and inspiration in that. Like, it's ridiculous. So that's another reason why I am taking the step to do this, because my intention is to be as genuine as I can, as honest as I can, as transparent as I can, so that if there's someone else like me out there watching me, that I can have the same impact on them that other people have been able to have on me. So that's pretty much all for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, I don't know what time, but I'll be back tomorrow. So everybody who is in here, thank you once again for watching. If you agree with anything I said, obviously, please like it or comment or what have you. But that's all for me today, guys. Have a great one. Bye.